So I busted out the airbrush. This is my first time using it, so I did some practice sprays on here to get some thin lines and whatnot, and just messed around in general with it for a little bit till I got comfortable, and then started to use it on doing the Mustang. So I am currently laying down that gold. Alright, so thankfully the liquid mask is working a lot better this time. So I did put it on quite a bit thicker, as you can see by how blue it is. And it's actually coming off in fairly decent sized strips now whenever I peel it. So I have went ahead and peeled the black sections so that I can go ahead and spray those next. So I've got those to do, and then once I have done that, I should be able to go ahead and peel the actual body itself to do, and then I'll leave the flames for last. Alright, so I've made some additional progress on the Mustang. Airbrushed the bottom trim in black, and got that done, the diffuser, and all the way up to the front here. And I went ahead and did it with actually a metallic black. It's kind of hard to see right now because of the fact that there's that plastic over it. I don't know if that helps at all, but probably not. Anyway, I went ahead and did it with a metallic black that has some gold flake in it, so that should look pretty cool, I think, with the rest of the paint job. But I went ahead and just cut out the grill, top and bottom, the vents that go on the hood, and then also this back piece right here, so that way I can paint those all black. I'm going to do those in just plain black and not the metallic black. So I'm about to lay that down and get the next steps done on this so that I can get it all finished up. Alright, so it took me a while, but I went ahead and was able to peel all the liquid mask off of the spots that I don't need covered at the moment. And right now I am going in and adding in some accent color that's going to go around the flames. Got to continue to add to that. I am using my trusty headlight, so that way when I flip it over, I can actually view and see like when the paint is coming out, because it is very kind of difficult to see when it's a lighter color sometimes. So that way I can see it clearly. But laying that down, and yeah, pretty close to putting on the actual body color next. So I've got that kind of bright pinkish purple fuchsia color that's going to outline the flames, and then behind that will be a darker, deeper purple that goes the rest of the way back. Got some stripes on it. Got it painted with the base coat layer on there. I've got some different colors coming off of the flames than the body I painted. And now I'm basically at the point where I'm trying to figure out what color I should back it with to kind of get the look that I'm going for. I took this test piece, which, you know, it's always smart to keep some of these extra pieces of polycarbonate so you can do stuff like this. But that's basically the purple with a gold backer. And I'm not real sure that I like that. It kind of turns it to a weird purpley color. I mean, it's got some gold kind of, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. So in addition to that, I've also got this extra piece right here. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this with the purple, same that I've got on there. And then I'm going to section it off, and I'm going to back a small piece in black, silver, gold, red, maybe copper, and just try out several different colors that I have until I can kind of get more of the look that I wanted with acrylic paints. They are not specific to polycarbonate, and that is perfectly fine. You can definitely use acrylic paints. I've actually used those on my 350, the splatter paint job that I did. And actually, that truck that I just showed you, this guy here was also done with acrylic paints from basically here down. The splatters up on top that I did, and then the splatter paint all the way around it is acrylic, and they do hold up well. I have not had any issues with them. I crashed my 350 several times, and the paint has never chipped off of it. The body broke, but the paint is still perfectly intact where it did break. So just really trying to mix it up to get the right color that I want. So I'm gonna do some test pieces and see what I can figure out. This is the side that has the clear plastic over it that would peel off. So that's the color I'm gonna go with to do the testing, and I will show you how that turns out shortly. You can see some of my paint bottles right through the other fender. So basically I've taken a test piece that I had, and I went ahead and laid down several different backer coats, starting with a white here, silver, gold, metallic red, fluorescent pink. This is a iridescent purple blue, and then this is black with gold flakes. So I went ahead and laid down all those colors in an effort to find which one I liked best as far as behind the purple. And this is basically how it came out. White, silver. This one is copper, actually. Sorry, not gold. Copper backed. This one is the one that is backed with metallic red, fluorescent pink, iridescent purple, and then black. So with that, you can kind of see, like, the black one looks like it totally changed the color. It doesn't even look purple anymore. The purple one with that iridescent purple behind it still looks fairly purple, but not super deep or dark. This one here with the neon pink kind of took on more of a pinky color. So unfortunately, it looks like they all kind of altered to the point to where I can't really, I don't know. I don't really know which way I want to go, because honestly, none of these colors are the ones that I'm looking for. So I don't really like most of those. All right, so I think I have decided, after looking at all these and weighing my options, which are far and few between because it's not like I can take the paint off the Mustang, but I think I'm going to go with that color changing purple that I did right there in between that black and neon pink. This one here, electric plum purple, and it actually has this effect, which it is purple, but when the light hits it, it also has a blue pearl. So I'm going to go ahead and stack that underneath the purple I already did with the gold pearl, and then that way that will give me this color here. Okay, so I'm back and I've got the body color laid down. It is almost to the point where I want it. I went ahead and laid down several layers of the purple, and now I'm trying to decide what I want to follow that up with as a backer. You can actually back it with more colors than, you know, just the available black, white, or silver like some people think. You can, of course, then still back that with black, white, or silver if you'd like, which usually I do. But, you know, to kind of fill it out and see, you know, how some different backers would look, I like to kind of test it out because you can't really undo it once you've done it unless you want to start completely over. And the few times I've seen somebody do that, the body looks pretty terrible after they've done it. So I have a simple solution consisting of construction paper of several different colors. I've got the body here propped up, and then that way I can quickly just insert it, and you can see with the white how bright that will make that color. Alternatively, if you were to go yellow or possibly gold under it, it's going to do a similar color, but not nearly as bright. So that's that look. Again, none, yellow, none, yellow. Moving on. Blue. We'll give it a dark effect. Sometimes you can kind of see it easily, sometimes not so much. But that's blue. The red will give it more of a purplish red kind of look to it. And then the black, which will just basically darken everything up. So maybe you can see it better when it's not at such an extreme angle. But it definitely adds some depth to the color. Put that white towel down behind it, or my white rag, so that you can still easily see. You know, that's what it looked like with a white backer. That's what it's going to be black. So, based on that little experiment, I think with the purple I've got laid down on there so far, it is time to go with the black. So, the white, I think, just makes it too much of more of like a bright kind of like poppy pink kind of purple. I do like the yellow on there, but one thing I can do though is I can flip it over and do this and get a side-by-side. So again, the yellow there is definitely going to make it look like a different kind of color than I want. I think the black is going to be the best option because it'll add the most kind of full depth to it, to where everything will stay like a consistent looking shade of purple all the way up, no matter where the light hits it. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and go that route.